everyone, this is MechGamer, and I'll be returning to Roguetech. So, yeah, there's a lot of news in that, you remember there was a event that was happening, and now it's informing people that factions got loot boxes, and the loot boxes do vary. Some of them are really good, some of them are like, what the hell is this? It's like, no, I'm not impressed. So I do need to check the map. I really want to flip this first. Do I have missions? Yes, I have a destroy base mission, and then I'll go help. So what happens is Steiner took back Gibbs, and we want to take that for ourselves. Alright, I do have to set this, annoyingly enough. Okay. With that, and then this for 40 tons. Yeah, I was using some very interesting choices. But the very least. Okay, we do need a demolisher. You need a demolisher. We also need a bandit. We're at 610. All right, we had Shiltron. The LRM one definitely feels pretty useful in a lot of cases. Wait, what? Apparently I can't I can't assign things. Alright, we also had a longbow. Let's go with you. That means I have to select the Seth again. That's 775 tons. That seems about right. Deploy. I also need to tell my mate. Alright, I want to flip one more system, and then I can come help Gibbs if you need it. Yeah, Gibbs was controlled by Yarn folks, but they lost it to Steiner, and then like 100%, and we're trying to take it, but it's a you know, we're trying to improve our odds of cracking Tharkad. It's at 300. Actually, last time I checked, it was at 297, but they probably, holy cow, there are 6 active. Wow. Yeah, it's back to 300. To crack it will be definitely a huge undertaking. But if I could clean up the area in this region, so Steiner has no chance of reclaiming it, then that'll be great for us. This is destroy base. Yeah, structures. So apparently the reason why destroy base is so much lower in terms of, oh, this garrison is in a really nasty spot. Can't get close. It means that there will be turrets that I can't really. Okay, they must have reinforcements. Hi, Dosian. Good evening to you as well. How are you doing? Good. This is gonna be a bad mission. This is a lot further back than I would have preferred, but unless I could get, no, they just, yeah, there has to be a reinforcement. Either that or they're really scattered. making it impossible. Yeah, that's like just asking for units to get stuck. If I had an all veto, I'm careless. Like, give me the mountains. But for now, huh? Yeah, there isn't even like a tiny sweet spot. Okay, this might still be like the closest. Not close enough, but something you just gotta work with what you have. I need to get this. I'm not happy about this. Oh, we have allies. Perfect. If they could destroy some of these turrets, that'd be wonderful. Or damage it horribly. That's also good. Let me also discuss. So do you still need help? Look into your faction mate in case they want me to assist elsewhere. Otherwise, I'll continue what I'm doing. Oh, that's a very clean. Very clean bit of a minefield. Odds are those had to be daisy. Oh no, those aren't. Those are not daisy cutters. Those are bomb infernals. Yeah, you don't get that many daisy cutters, unfortunately. Ah, different one. Well, I mean, I guess it really depends on how you define it. If, you know, if you don't mind how you go about getting salvage, then yes, it's probably a work run. I mean, it's great for overheating mechs and then just take out the head. But yeah, I mean, there are plenty of ways. I didn't even enable nukes. Alright, let's see. Let me finish my mission and then come over. Yeah, we're trying to get an upper hand against Diner, and it's been a nightmare. They just have massive boosts in terms of their, like, just having their members and also their fortification. We need all the advantage we can get. Better try to finish this quickly. Wait. Which one did I hit? Okay, I hit this one. Whoops. 10 rockets. I don't find them that useful, honestly. What's the other one? So we have 3 arrows. There's one more turret. I don't remember where. Can you hit a turret from here? Yes. Yeah, arrow 4 turrets have a lot of armor and health. Oh, what's this one? Also arrow? At least it's not a railgun. It looks like a sniper? I suspect they have a bunch of beginners since their uncoordinated pushbacks are weak. Oh, you're those who recently joined us, right? I'm like, it's like, I'm trying to make sense of the name, and I'm like, huh, how would you know that well? But yeah, they have a bunch of beginners and maybe just very casual. Yes, hello. I know my brain wasn't registering. Sorry. Because you recently joined us and I'm not used to like calling you by name. But hey, welcome. And I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna help capture Gibbs. Yeah, once I finish cleaning up here, I should be able to help with Darkcat just chipping away at it. Oh come on, that wasn't enough. Okay, I need to use my Shieldtron. But yeah, those are not daisy cutters. Mostly because daisy cutters, they only give you 2. And you have 4 bomb infernos. If they gave you 4 daisy cutters, your single veto could take out potentially 2 enemy units. That is like terrifying. Yep. Oh, it's a thumper. Okay, it's.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
I can't take much more. Nice. That hit.
I don't think that was mine. Wait, was that mine? No, that wasn't mine. Okay. I was like, how did one of my pilot already eject? But yeah, I need to get rid of that. That's why I hate this. Darn location. It's horrid. Or did I lose it? No, that wasn't. Actually, I could check. No. Huh. Yeah, must be an ally. I'm like trying to figure things out. Need to get rid of these turrets.
I'm ready.
They are so problematic. Yeah, sorry for not noticing your name. I will actually use these. I know it's not the best use, but I want to get these turrets. Get rid of them.
Out of SRMs. On the move.
Turrets are just more dangerous. At least for these guys, I could handle them. To a certain extent, of course.
All weapons.
Anything else?
Ready for orders.
I guess you could target this fella. I don't know if you can knock it down. This particular base gives me Roguetech. Oh, this one isn't terrible. There's one destroy base that's really annoying. Like one that has like there's kind of a river that you have to cross. I'm probably not doing a good job describing it. This one I actually don't mind too much.
Why don't you dig how beautiful it is out here?
Of course, I understand people have different maps that this doesn't work for them. But yeah, for this map overall, it's not too bad. And I'm guessing you're just taking a break now, relaxing. I mean, we've done a lot over the weekends. I mean, we do have more, but oh, I can't attack these guys because I can't get line of sight. I guess I'm hitting buildings. Oh look, something that I could one shot with railguns. Yeah, the scaling of buildings is weird. Like for example, I did a blackout earlier today. Tempting sleep, streaming is excellent background noise, thank you. Oh, I mean, I don't do lullabies, so you have been warned. But hey, thanks for picking my stream for sleep. I'll try my best, but like I said, I don't have a soothing voice. At least I don't think so.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yeah, let's just shut all of them down. All of them cook themselves. Yeah, good luck with sleep. Sleep is important. Alright, who gets the daisy cutter? I mean, I only have... Well, technically I have 2 targets. Alright, let's do the daisy cutter. It's gonna miss, isn't it? There's just something satisfying. But I do think the animation is the same, so that awesome was gonna eat it regardless.
Got it, Commander.
Let's go for that. Away at the buildings. Allies are as useless as usual, but I mean, allies can be useful in that I've had more than one instance where I just used them for it's pretty sad. I use them to distract the enemy. Like if I happen to have like evacuate target acquisition, I would just leave them to distract the enemy while I just get out of there. It's not kind, but they know what they're getting into. I didn't sign them up. They join my mission at their own risk. I mean, sometimes they do really well in that they just don't die because get rid of the enemy that quickly. Something about ablative armor. Oh, allies? Yeah. I see them more as meat shield. Like, quite literally. Very good meat shield, mind you. Let's cook this guy further so that he has a lower chance of turning on. If he gets a chance. We still have this bushwhacker.
Enemy detected.
Where are they coming in? Okay. Sojourn, Mauler. I'm still trying to get a procrastic what do you call it? I'm still trying to get him a salamander parts, but I haven't been very lucky with that. Oh man, there's just something satisfying about one-shotting most things. Ah, that's cute. I think he stands a chance. I must have hit that hill both times.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
Just keep hitting it.
You don't want in this thing, you don't get in this thing. I cut you out everything. I don't need you.
Can I hit it? No. The angle is just off. Looks like I'm hitting buildings.
It's another beautiful bridge. And it's gonna be...
Is there a list of mechs that allies have requested to leave in the shop? No. We don't have an official list. This just happens to be something that Procrastic was asking, and I'm like, okay, I'll try to get it. I mean, the thing is, Salamander is rare, and of course, then the game is also being a jerk. Because I had one mission where there were 4 Salamander parts, but none of them made it to the store. So there's a ton of RNG that you can't really control. So yeah, that's unfortunately what we face with. Oftentimes, you just have to deal with it.
Commander?
Yeah, something I mentioned in like a lot of yarn folk companies actually went to Baroque. So Yarn Folk is not quite the same as what they were before. They're definitely weaker than the peak of their strength. I'm saying they're still weak. They're just not. Do I really want? I'm like, do I really want to show my rear armor? I mean, these things already can't take shots very well. But yeah, to my knowledge, we don't have a list. So what you say is that, no. What I'm saying is that if we can get their blessing, ideally we just, you know, ideally one faction control the systems around Tharkat, and then it'll be easier to take and harder for them to take back those territory. I mean, we're not in a position to war against them. We're not that war thirsty. I'm just saying that currently they are not in a position to take Tharkat. So if we want Tharkat to fall, we will have to work together in that. You'll have, yes, 51. You might be able to take out this guy. But yeah, I'm not saying overthrow, I'm just saying through diplomacy we go with the approach that will most likely see Tharkat fall. We're not going at war with Yarn folks. Taking system Steiner retake is fair game. Yes, that is fair game now, but I'm hoping that, you know, the new Yarn folk leadership will be like, yeah, we understand, we're not making any progress, you take these because we want to see Steiner, at least Tharkat, fall. That's what I want to see. That's one of those nice to haves, right? So that we don't have to worry about, oh, what if we anger them. Yeah, that's why Procrastic is going after Gibbs, because that is fair game. I mean, honestly, we are the ones who are still pushing very aggressively against Tharkat. For Yarn folks, it's kind of an afterthought. They have some members, but yeah, they're not really doing much. Let's grow through older. Let's not. I mean, yes, it is still a thing. At least until Tharkat falls, then who knows what's gonna happen.
Critical hit, Commander.
I mean, see, the thing about Wolf is that because they're a clan, it makes diplomacy trickier. In that attacking them might see us being at war with other clans. And the faction I have in mind is Clan Diamond Sharks. We share a pretty big border with them. You know, not if we have to fight both of them, it's not the best odds.
Solid connection, that one.
Yeah, Wolf is probably not one of those targets that I would put like high priority. Honestly, I would probably prioritize like Rassau Hog, but I don't know how the diplomacy is going on there.
On my way. Double time.
It's a lot of treading because we made a lot of progress, and we just don't want to make enemies if we don't have to. I may or may not wipe. Yeah, they haven't said anything.
Out of LRMs.
I was wondering who did that. They haven't complained, and honestly, I think they realized that we are trying to take Dark Heads, so they haven't really, you know, accused us of anything. I mean, to be fair, they were losing the system. I mean, the irony is that Steiner would be in a much better position if they didn't make one of their critical mistakes. What happened is, so at one point of the map, we had Yarn folks to the right flank, Clan Wolf on the left flank, and we were like the center. And because we were sandwiched in the middle, it was really hard to fight. It was extremely tough to fight Steiner because we have this narrow front where they were able to just defend very effectively. And then Steiner companies made a mistake. They took a couple of the wolf territory, like the ones you wiped out. That was what's left. Rest of it, we didn't take it. Steiner took those, and then we took them. So kind of like what we're doing with Yarn folks right now. And what happened is I used that opportunity to break open, push to the left, to the west. And then after that, we were able to hit those underbelly while we still have members holding them down in the center. So I'm not even kidding when I say that I probably participated in 90% of the system capture in the west and southwest of Darkhead. So yeah, what you did with those, I mean, honestly, if they asked, we would have been said it was, you know, a rogue, which was true. But yeah, there was no diplomatic problems with that. I think they understand. I mean, we didn't mind. we're just worried that they would be like, hey, that's not cool, man.
Roger that.
Yeah, I didn't notice like a lot of their systems there were being taken by us. But at that point, they didn't have much, so honestly, they were better under our control. Truce breaking, Captain raids local. Yeah, no, right now, I mean, when let's put it this way. When I joined Valkyrie, they had like 50 systems. Keep that in mind. when I joined, there were 50. They had like 50 or 60 systems. Valkyrie was a very minor power, at least when you look at the map, and nobody really took us seriously. I think they're starting to respect us more because we're taking the fight to Steiner, but yeah. So there's something called roguetech.org. I mean, I guess you're in bed, and that's where I look at it. Like roguetech.org, go to war stats, and I can see we have 289 systems. So I mean, 60 divided by that is what? We're almost 5 times larger. Like we went from a nobody to someone who's actually higher up in the leaderboard. I mean, it was a team effort. Like if I didn't have allies who are also holding the middle, yeah. I I would say it's everyone's hard work. Like, I'm a little sad by the reset, but what you probably notice is that we work together. We work together, we fight together, we don't blame anyone for anything, and I feel like that kind of teamwork allowed us to just outperform. Because like when I check the stats, for the last 3 days, Steiner has 42 active companies. We have 8. They have 5 times our numbers. There's like almost no reason for them to be losing ground against us. Like, I can understand if they're being attacked in so many locations that they just cannot respond. But that isn't the case.
Commander.
Actually, that's a good idea. Just put more mines.
Target locked.
Of course, like I said, Steiner made the mistake of giving us an opening to expand to the west. And then after that, we never looked back. Because otherwise, a narrow front,
And you are giving me a problem.
they could just assign the same number of companies as us, and they could just, you know, undo all. I mean, if anything, they have enough to actually push us back. But yeah, no, I'm gonna miss this team. Because reset, a lot of people are gonna go their separate ways. But hey, it also means that there's an opportunity to work with different people, change the map in different ways. Because this was my first online, so there's so many things to learn. I've learned plenty. This mission is taking so long. New season exciting, yeah. Do you have a faction in mind, or are you undecided?
Good to go.
Like for me, I'm not locked into one particular
Fire on
faction,
target.
but I do have one in mind early on,
Critical hit.
which
Call out long-range missiles, Commander.
I am thinking about. You know, there'll be plenty of action for that, and I'll see. Undecided. Turns out the current. Wait. Oh, you're still alive. I was like, what? Yeah, no, I've also enjoyed joining this.
Full speed. Firing at enemies.
And I also learned a lot. I mean, you're clearly more experienced than me, but yeah, I've learned plenty from
Oh yeah, man. I mean, like,
all the members here, and it's
no
just a
question.
great experience. I was like, I should be done. No, not quite.
On the move.
Come on. Procrastic is waiting for my help. Okay, and there's also a new announcement, but since you're in bed. Okay, so regarding season 2. Several months. Current season will end on March 31st. Whoa, we have 15 days to take Tharkad. Damn. So we have the end of
Mission success.
this season. Literally my first time playing online. I knew nothing of this experience you speak of. Oh, joining Valk is my first time playing online as well. I played an offline, and then it's like people are like, hey, you gotta try online because there's gonna be a reset. Might as well learn, and then you'll have an opportunity. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And it was the best decision I ever made. But yeah, if you have questions about builds or whatever, feel free to just ask in Discord. They are very nice, and they're quite knowledgeable, so they can help you in many ways. Let's see. 17 days to take Tharkad low. That means we have 17 days to take Tharkad. Easy. Yeah, my current plan is, 17 days. We will have to brute force it. I don't even know if discussing with yarn folks would make sense. It would be interesting. Yeah, the official is active and cool. Wasn't aware. Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't know about online if it weren't for like viewers who mentioned this, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. All right, let's actually travel. See, I was able to. So now they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 systems, and then they're gone. Like they cannot take these. And then I also want to take these ones. I can't believe Clinton's 300%. I'm like, I'll let the wolf deal with it. Alright, let's go do. Wow, 32 days. Alright. Reading about diamond sharks waiting out cooldowns makes you think about the seriousness. I mean, I do believe that having fun is priority. And I can tell you that you don't have to play as hardcore as them. You don't have to figure out everything, get it down to a science. And like, I haven't gotten that down. I don't have the perfect lance. I just build what I have and just enjoy it. And I've actually finished missions like 21 minutes, 21 minutes, 21 minutes, 21 minutes. Like, sometimes I get it going so well that basically I am more or less doing a mission for that cooldown. Can we suggest taking Clint and leaving as Stark? I mean, Clint is not important. Clint is just some random system they decide to just fortify like crazy. I don't even know why. I'm also glad I have this war chest so I could just do these travels so easily. I'm gonna take Gibbs. Coming to Gibbs and then return back there after capture. Well, depends. If how much. It's where they make Clint, I'd assume. I mean, there are plenty of. I mean, there's a system called Home, so I guess that's where they make homes for people. All right, we have destroy base. We have ambush. I mean, it's not bad. All three of them are against. I mean, not the highest influence missions, but it will probably work. But yeah, right now, I mean, at one point I was running nothing but vehicles. I was running like 4 Shiltrons, a Demolisher, a Wrecker, a Bandit, and some fourth one. It has been changing, and then 4 Vetoes. Like that was my lance. And other than Lunar or Martian, they do pretty well because they don't have a repair cost. Yes. Oh no. The disco laser one, not the heavy rotary. The disco laser that does heat damage, a lot of stability. It was amazing for a long time. Its only problem is its range. I haven't gotten the heavy rotary one, but Honestly, I think after doing the disco, okay, has also been amazing. I wouldn't be surprised. Like disco lasers and heavy rotaries don't belong on a vehicle like that, like at all. It's kind of brutal. All right, I do need to note this. Make sure I don't because sometimes I do have to wait for the cooldown to end. Yeah, no, I need to make. Oh, this map. Okay, I remember this map now. It's a pretty straightforward map. I mean, like, the records are just broken in their own rights. Yeah, it's weird having a time quick missions before slow missions. I mean, I just note down the time so I know, like, has 20 minutes passed. I don't reliably, like, get it done. But when I do, it's like, holy cow. That's a thumper. That looks like a long tom. That's a sniper, I think. Oh, okay. Getting rid of the railgun. That's like a big no-no. And my allies will keep those. Actually, this is one of the easier ones because for whatever reason, the enemy always spawn like at the bottom. Oh wait, you're the Orient, right? I mean, I can't understand why they put the cooldown because otherwise, you know, the really good players finish 5 or 6. So it's like, for someone who doesn't play much, they can't influence the map, right? Like for example, if I can only do 4 missions, and you do 16 missions in that time, I'm like, well, I'm not really influencing the map. It's definitely necessary. But yeah, some of them got it down to science. I wouldn't do it, honestly. Must be nice playing without nukes and not prioritizing thumper turrets. Oh, you play with nukes? You...
I mean, don't say you're sorry. He's been trying
Yeah,
to get us killed ever since we landed.
you're so hardcore.
Everybody seems back. Look, baby, I'm kind of hung up. I need about some other beautiful tank.
I probably won't play with nukes. It's too frustrating. But to be fair, I mean, I haven't even played that much of Battletech, period. Like, I've done the main campaign in vanilla. I did 1 offline run. Okay, 2. But 1 was very short because I really sucked at it. Oh, I should have used the missiles. And nukes are a special kind of entertainment. I'm not entertained, so I'll pass. Like, yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of nukes, period.
Waiting orders.
Yeah, no, I'm a chicken.
Go.
Let's do standard. Let's do Artemis. I don't know why I clicked so much. Yeah, if you enjoy it, do it.
Daniel.
I'm not judging you like at all.
Double time. Let's go.
If anything, I'm like, wow, you're really good. But yeah, like I said, I did the main campaign of the vanilla. Then I did basically 2 careers. The first one kind of went bad. I mean, I might return to it. I don't know.
Roger that.
And then the other one
One less turret.
the other one went pretty well. And then I start doing online maps. So I haven't even played that much, honestly. Nukes, do you make attack and defend into a potential one-rounder?
That turret is on.
Oh, because you destroyed all the entire base? I mean, you still have to clean up. Well, I guess you could evac.
What can I do for ya?
I don't think the game is really balanced around
Got it.
nukes, but hey.
No shooting.
You do you.
Special delivery.
Oh, come on. Of course. Well, I guess. Wait.
Right.
What are they feeling? You're telling me they don't have. I guess so. I have the vehicles. So they're usually a higher priority.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Alright. I'm glad I'm triggering them now. Because that does mean they won't have, for sure, kind of like lambs and target acquisition stuff.
Damage on that hit.
True.
Yes, come on.
But I feel like nukes, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of nukes. That's just me. You can judge me, it's okay, I understand. Now railgun, they're also, I mean, to be fair, railgun is not the easiest thing to put on, but man, they get the job done.
Orders.
Like being able to just take out an enemy that easily is just really satisfying.
Crazy.
The difference between that and nukes is that nukes can't hit me, and then I'll be like, well, that was my lance, turn 1.
Leaving you.
At least for railguns. At least with the difficulty I'm facing, the only railguns I face are from turrets. Alright, let's unload all of this and see what happens. Let's watch some magic.
Hit. Out of short range missiles.
Oh, you're too far. Otherwise, I would just throw a bomb a daisy cutter right into them. I'm sure they'll love it. Railguns are repeatable and accurate and affordable. We love the railguns. For sure.
Ready for order.
Though I find railguns to be a nightmare to use when it comes to city maps. Because you can't get that line of sight very easily. And my allies could take care of these guys. That would make my life so much easier. Because I don't have to get down there. I guess my air units are in range. Oh, come on. Of course, I exposed my longbow.
Okay. On up.
Always can spend the first turn making line of sights. I guess that is true.
Have a little faith, Trapkin. They're beautiful people.
Sometimes you can't make it. Well, I guess if you know the map well enough. That's just so much more work. I just want to get you, like, actually annihilating the enemy.
Got it, Commander.
Okay, and that. This is getting a little long.
Armor. Will be done.
I mean, it's not too bad. Alright, let's deal with this Rakshasa, or however you pronounce it. Well, city building health doesn't scale like bases, so it's fine. I mean, you still I mean, I'm lazy, okay? I want things to be like, ah, perfect. I could just click fire and be done. Actually, I could I mean, that thing doesn't have AMS to my knowledge. Maybe it will. That's too close for kinetic to be worth it. Or you're gonna. Oh right, lasers. I'm like, huh. Violets of action that get you.
Generating a lot of heat.
Yeah, it's more of. Oh, I have to
Double time.
do more work. I'm lazy. Okay.
Take this.
22 initiative. I wonder.
Understood. Fast. Putting one in the back.
Yeah, that's the bomb infernos.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Flamer is empty.
I mean, that's not false. Oh, is there just a bit of a ledge? Oh, that's annoying. And if I recall correctly, I'm probably not. That's one-shottable. I have to destroy 4 of these buildings. That was like
Locking on.
slightly more than 400 health. But yeah, it's definitely easier to just shoot, as opposed to because one thing is like I guess sometimes you have to focus on which building you want to take out to get the line of sight. I'm really bad at anticipating these things, so
Oh, I like that shot.
I probably don't do it efficiently. Yep, this is a long fight. Also,
Really hit command.
I think it was
Simon,
in the
don't say it,
Clan
sorry.
Wolf
He's been trying to
channel.
get us killed ever since we landed.
They were talking about how Clan Wolf are just gonna take Steiner around Solar 7. So there shouldn't be an issue there.
He got decapitated.
Yeah, we probably don't want to anger them right now. We should go for like easier prey, honestly. Either that or we just maintain our borders and be like happy that things are going as well as they are.
Confirm.
Aye, aye. Go into full throttle.
Yeah, let's just get out of oh shoot, you're still in line of sight. Oh, that was kind of stupid. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. Oh, it's just screw this. Always remove. That's the thing. Last time when I mentioned it, some people said they have some ties with yarn folks, so I don't know what's going on there. But recently they're flipping a system, so I don't know. I mean, if yarn folks starts attacking that full on, honestly, I would prioritize Russell Hog over Tharkad. Because Tharkad is one system. But Russell Hog has like over 100 systems. So that could help with our ranking. I definitely won't hesitate. I can tell you that much. If we can attack them. It'd be nice. Get rid of that. I still need to destroy this.
Enemy BattleMech.
Waiting for orders.
Gotron.
Pedal to the metal.
Actually, for this, that fire should be a bit better.
Here we
More
go.
damage.
Enemy structure eliminated.
I mean, they have been annoying. You probably noticed that from time to time they take systems from us because we're busy with Steiner.
Just
Go here. Target that. I want to target that small building, but it's out of the way. The vulture.
Got it.
We have like 2 buildings that are.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, no, I didn't have the right arc.
Target destroyed. Wait your
But at this point, I don't know if we could actually like remove them.
away. Double
They have a lot of systems. I mean,
Locked on target.
they haven't been very active either. But yeah, I'm not sure if attacking them will get them more active or not. It's a lot of unknowns.
Yes, Commander.
But one step at a time. Though I will admit, the attack on Steiner definitely brought new life to Valkyrie. And it feels satisfying knowing that I played a role in its more or less rebirth.
Double time. Let's go.
I'll prioritize these guys. Honestly, that building is gonna fall eventually.
Ready.
It's only a matter of time. That might not be close enough for the bomb racks, but
Locked on here.
yeah, the news is definitely interesting. And because we're doing this, my allies in this game can actually attack them from the rear.
For
Because
$1.6
they're...
million. We could become heroes.
Actually, I wouldn't waste a real shot. I also heard that nukes are expensive to fire.
Yes, Commander.
They might be satisfying, but they're not great in terms of I'm not gonna use Bomb Daisy on this guy, come on. He's almost knocked over. Might as well use it on an enemy that's a lot more, has a lot more health. The 17 initiative enemy. Yeah, in terms of diplomacy, we'll see. It's hard to tell what won't happen. Like even if the even if the season ends now, we can definitely be proud of the fact that we have done a lot. Nukes are like Ifrits that you have to rebuy every time, so in a sense, Ifrit are just better. True. I mean, what's the accuracy on those things? Or is it just that their area of AoE is large enough that you don't really care? You're free, deal with that. I think we could use the daisy cutter on the Atlas or whatever that enemy is. Unless my allies finish it off. Oh, Orient. I don't know why I thought it was Atlas.
Like opposite.
Ah, screw this. I'm money to spend. And by the way, for the daisy cutter, I have it on my Seth, not Ifrit. Where's your rear? Accuracy through saturation. Okay. Does it leave behind residue that does damage to units going through? I guess probably not. I mean, Mechs could stand on lava. In like tundra maps. Or is it polar? I can't remember. Heat damage. Oh, okay. Well, 93.5. If I still miss, life sucks, but Emily still lives.
My flamer is empty.
Must have not hit very cleanly.
Commander.
Go after that torso.
Engaging target.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Alright, that took way too long.
Smoked one.
This is probably like normally how long it takes for me to do missions.
Successful.
I mean, it's not bad. In fact, the disappointing amount of things live attacks in this game. Like, it's weird, like, sometimes you have a mech that just refuses to go down and has like a sliver of health and it's still, like, the pilot's just not panicking. And then other times, you know, you add some heat damage and then suddenly they're like, oh, I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna get out of here. Railgun is very good money. Is there anything else? I mean, this run has given me a good idea of what things are worth. So I'll be able to better economize after the reset. I do have some ideas about my settings. I mean, I definitely want to try to get to 1.5 or somewhere close to that. Just to feel like I deal more oomph. $61 61% for cubes. I mean, that might have been Procrastic also working at it. But yeah, I honestly didn't expect the map to like this. I was expecting a lot more resistance, like them fighting back. Like we have to gain one system at a time, but now they're like, eh. Oh look, they only have 8 now. Someone working on Tetherson? I mean, someone was there. Hornberg, Westersteed. I mean, we did a good job locking down most of these. That's always good. And let's pass some time, get another mission done. Do you notice the odd moon? You lose 50. Yeah, these events are not very exciting. Ego is my company's last spot. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Those were... I mean, I don't even know what they prioritized. It's really random as to what the Larians have been prioritizing and taking. Like, they keep... At one point, they kept going for Conley's patch and Inkukon, and I'm like, why? Like, I can't make sense of it, because I'm like... There, and I picked up an avatar. Nice. I'll do one more for turning to the land of the extinct seas. Yeah, we call multiple Zeus seas. It's because we encounter so many. I haven't encountered much recently, actually. Thunder has been fielding different mechs. There are 7 active companies on Gibbs. What the heck? Oh, so there must be like 3 Steiner, 2 Yarn Folk, and 2 of us, I'm guessing. That's the only way that makes sense. But yeah, I do want to clean up the rest of the area so we don't have to worry about Steiner suddenly getting resurrected from there and causing problems in our backline. But there's that Flint that has... Okay, it's this map. Is it easier for Steiner to take around Tharkan now? Probably. Because we control more systems, right? So as a result of that, we have more adjacency bonuses. I want to start here. Actually, that's really risky. I actually prefer back here compared to Velks. It should be a bit harder to take ours just because we have more system adjacent to one another. Because when they take, when they take one of ours, the armed folk systems don't help us because there isn't like an alliance system implemented where the game is like, oh, you're allies, so you help each other. It's measured by jump as opposed to visually, I assume. So yeah, basically if something is within one jump, that's what we call adjacent. And it can be misleading if you're trying to look at it visually. Like, what the heck? Oh, I was like, how? Yeah, that's why, you know, if you ever get a chance, go to like roguetech.org. What happens is there's a war map, and then if you click one of the systems, it will show you every single system that's adjacent to it. And that's a very easy way to... Oh, that's cute. They actually hit one of their own. At least I think... Wait, what? Did they hit one of their own? I'm so confused. Oh, let's help him out, shall we? Oh wait, no, that's different. That longbow is like, why me? But yeah, I definitely recommend roguetech.org because it has a lot of information. Ally Lancers, what a concept. Oh, these guys? Yeah, no, they sometimes make life so much easier. But I think they also... But I also think that they lower your overall difficulty, so that's probably why I'm not hitting as hard. Odds are you probably have like higher modifiers and stuff. That's why you hit harder than me. I'm like, yeah.
Go on, go down into your hole. Go on, go down into your hole.
Thumper.
Always with the negative way,
Pick
Warrior.
their forces apart.
It's still up. No, it ain't.
And soon there won't be anything left. They shouldn't lower difficulty. I have them on. I mean, they should. I just don't know for certain. Mine was 1.25. Wait, for your RTO adjustment? Because they are actually different. Like there's a career values and then there are the RTOs. Mine is only like 1.05 or something. It's not very high. Pretty sad. Which I'm actually fine with because it means that I have to fight a lot smarter to get the same amount of work done.
Aye, aye.
Wait your command.
Now imagine if I can use my knowledge when I can hit hard as well.
Firing all weapons.
Ready to get done.
I like to think that I'll be in a pretty good spot. At least that's my reasoning.
Locking in all weapons. Stand by.
But right now the Tharkat is definitely like
Yeah.
this tough thing to work with. Maybe she probably won't get a turn unless... Oh, it had a turn, okay.
Live to serve.
Didn't feel like it did anything. Like, what are you doing? Get back to work. Wanna hit it?
Punching all the buttons.
Yep, knocked it down. Like, at least I hit hard enough that I could flip most of those outskirt systems in like 2 turns.
Fast.
Or 2 missions, not 2 turns. Go after the longbow.
What can I do for you? Affirmative. Time to die.
We got rid of 2 enemies, knocked down one of them.
Aye, aye.
My allies still have something. Nope. But if I want to do something, I better
Moving to
do it
position.
now. Against this Kingfisher. Thermal, let's do incendiary.
Copy that.
Cook it a little. Make him feel nice and warm. Make him comfy before railgun shell comes towards it.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe we can...
Good to go.
Am I close enough? No. I was hoping to be closer. Yeah, the recent nerf to vetoes definitely doesn't help. He hit something. Yeah, let's get rid of that Kingfisher. Oh, I'm getting really unlucky. It's like, not again.
Good to go.
False again. I could definitely see that being really annoying. Now the question is, if there are enemy reinforcements, this is gonna be pretty long. You know what? Let's unload all of it. Might as well get it done.
Target is damaged, Commander. Keep it up.
I was hoping to do a bit more damage to the other one, but I'll take it. Escort, they should have like 1 more left. The Centurion. Did it just turn around a corner so I could railgun it?
Holding.
If that's what it wants.
Will be done.
I'm not one to be a party pooper.
Firm.
Just saying.
Go on, go down into your hole.
Watch me hit my bandit. No, okay. So I'm not do stupid things. I'm like, maybe it won't hit, and I'm like, they're just playing with fire hit.
Dig how beautiful it is out here.
Wait, what? They still have escort? So confused now. Unless one of... No, they shouldn't have an escort anymore. Menu season also sounds exciting. Oh, I didn't read all of it, but it probably is. Exciting stuff. I could always read it afterwards. Just move forward. Could still be... Yeah, there could still be enemy reinforcements.
Now let's see how you handle this. Ready for order. Here it comes. Standing
Like,
by.
if they have a mini season, I think that's gonna be a really nice way to get people who have left for people who have left waiting for the reset let them, you know, get used to it, right? Get the rust off, have some small competition, and really discuss about the future. You can't have that much. Never mind. Keeping current saves, but borders being reset.
Systems holding.
Aww. I will miss seeing Valkyrie
Warning. Enemy reinforcements
being as big.
One more for
Looks like enemy reinforced.
I will miss seeing Valkyrie being this big. I very much doubt that we'll see it
Throttle.
this big for.
Target locked.
I mean, there's a chance.
Flamer is empty.
There's just a lot of unknowns. Oh, come on. Of course you hit my veto. I also don't get that laser that has that delay. It's like,
Heavy fire.
I don't have all day.
I'm drinking wine and eating peas and catching rays, you know.
I heard Tortuga was big some seasons ago. I mean, it really depends on
Oh, man.
who joins it, right? But
Still up?
anything can happen.
No, it ain't.
Unless they have a very specific group. Like, but you're right. Like, for example, you probably read about it, right?
Commander.
How Clan Burrock was at one point eliminated, and they're just
I'm here.
they're given a second chance, and now they're, you know,
Knowledge.
one of the bigger factions. So there are definitely, yeah, a bunch of things that are possible.
Orders.
And now I have to engage these reinforcements.
Yes, command.
I am a little ahead of schedule. Not by much, mind you.
Move.
Where the hell are they?
Commander.
Yeah, anything could happen.
Got something you want done?
Like, for example, Merrick was reasonable size. Wait, are they behind me? No, I didn't see any.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, no, I don't see any
Going turbo.
target markers. Nope.
Roger that. Digging in.
I have to wait for them. I mean, they should. Okay, they're. No. They should be around here. Here are my scouts.
No target.
Wait, what? Now I'm really confused. I mean, they might be behind that kind of a small plateau, so I'm not seeing them.
Go more negative waves.
Or
Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of
Or
operation.
they could have spawned behind the border, and then they just get stuck.
On my way. Double time.
I mean, there has been some, like, interesting that you mentioned Tortuga. There has been some more life for them recently.
Throttle.
Yeah, now I'm really confused because I'm like, I don't see
Got it.
the enemy reinforcements. I can't kill things that don't exist on map. Just saying. Unless they're like all the way over there.
Orders.
And I'm like, it's probably faster to
Move.
get evac'd.
Leaving you.
I still have 2 minutes before I reach my 20-minute cooldown. Okay, they are moving. They're also really slow apparently. Okay, they're all. That's actually really annoying. I don't have a clear shot.
Roger that. Firing on.
Annihilator not great at evacing, huh? I mean, honestly, my dreadnought is slower.
Commander.
Like at the very least, at least my Annihilator has the jump booster, so it's a bit more maneuverable. Oh, there's only 2 of them. Okay. Just need to get line of sight and then boom. Wow. Line of sight and actually hit them. There's like just one tiny square.
Did some heavy damage.
Good to go.
I mean, I hate fighting against annihilators because my vetoes just die to them so easily. Actually, they hurt most things. Definitely not a fun thing to deal with. Okay, there's only 2 reinforcements. That's good.
Up, boss.
Might as well reserve that. You aren't gonna do much. Like Annihilator, I think they have what, like 2 REC5s in each arm. Also died to vetoes.
Look, we gotta find ourselves another bridge.
A lot of things died to vetoes.
Tanks are faster than
Well, it depends on what veto you have.
Forwards or backwards.
Like a lot of things died to by Annihilator.
He got decapitated.
Not many things can handle a railgun very well.
Mission successful.
Yeah, that was 20 minutes. They're like allergic to having good armor. I mean, that was 21 minutes, but hey, I'll take it. Right, like if I know the map well enough and I have a well-built lance, I could definitely do things fairly efficiently. I don't know why someone's just writing gibberish. I'm like, I shouldn't have read it. I do have to reboot after this to avoid crashes. Thumper, these things are 1.8 mil. Not crazy amounts. And he sinks, yes please. I mean that's, yeah, they're worth as much as Thumper. Alright. Yeah, at this point I could sell most of this stuff, so money. Gibbs should be like, yes, 100%. Anything else interesting? No. 100% now. But yeah, there are lots of assaults that have surprisingly, like, yes, compared to other classes, they have decent armor, but man, against a lot of weapons, they don't last very long. This could load. Yeah, Procrastic is like, I mean, Procrastic is like taking these lower skull, 4 skulls, and he has a railgun and HAG hag, and I'm like, he's he is destroying the competition, that's for sure. Valkyrie. Alright, let's get back. Florida. I don't feel like doing a 130 yet. Railguns are cheap. Oh yeah, they're not. I mean, he was using a, because they were in our stores. He was using railgun for 2 skull missions. I mean, he doesn't have like the battle computers to put out his Orient, but still, you have something that basically one-shots anything that hits, right? Because at 2 skull, most things are gonna go down. I would say 80%. 80% of the time, whatever you face will just die. Hey, as long as you have fun. And we got Gibbs. I'm considering just dropping the higher cost stuff to bring the company rating back to like 4. Huh. Interesting. And the railgun gets to stay. May I ask you why? I'll leave it alone. I mean, honestly, low spirits or whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're trying to taste Tharcad, so we definitely want the company rating to be high. But hey, you do you. Make sure I launch it the moment it closes. Alright. If Steiner can what? If Steiner can take the other yarn system adjacent to Dark, then we'd be grateful. Oh, is it? It's mine not capturing. Okay, it is. Yeah, I still remember the system that they shouldn't have taken, because that opened the floodgates. It was fun. It went from us unable to make any grounds to, honestly, at that point they probably give it up. They're like, well, we can't control this, screw that. To be fair, Steiner did put themselves into this situation. They opened the floodgates for a massive bulk, which is true. And I took part in that. One of my proud moments. I will put it on my Battletech resume if... I mean, honestly, you don't even need a resume. You just have to be allied and you can join the channel. Not sure. They allowed me to expand westwards, and rest is history. Yeah, at that point we were just... They weren't stopping us. They probably didn't think we were a threat. But once we got a solid holding there, yeah. Yeah, Wolf wasn't even threatening. Like, at some point, Wolf wasn't even pushing to Steiner. They were just content doing their Solaris things. I remember, like, in a Clan Wolf chat, they're like, oh, we're just chilling, doing some Solaris stuff. They were in our way. Yep. And Steiner understood that. So they gave us a hand. Yeah, Clan Wolf was... I mean, we were sandwiching yarn folks. Clan Wolf. We weren't going to make any progress. Especially when our heavy hitter was on. They knew that they were babysitting systems for us. At least that's what it feels like. They're like, it's time for us to return this. We don't want you to feel terrible. Alright, ooh, we have a capture. I mean, I'm in Florida, so who knows what things... This is pirates, so I don't care. So we could do a capture base, and then we'll see what happens. Did I really take... Oh, okay, yeah, I did take that much time. Yes. I'm probably keeping you awake. That was... I hope I'm wrong and you're asleep now. That would feel terrible. That's why I wouldn't put a stream on while I sleep. Because, you know, if I start chatting, I'm not gonna go back to sleep unless I'm absolutely exhausted. Yeah, let's look at our ranking. In terms of world stats, we have 291 systems. Clan Barok has 315. They are fighting Davians, so a lot of things could happen. In terms of who is winning, we're third in top factions by net gain and top faction by conquest, both third. But hey, we're also doing Steiner big favor. Wait, actually we are almost Barok, huh? We're getting close. Yeah, we're like 20 something. Has Davia always been this active? I don't think so. Recently they have like Comstar people going there, and then Yarn folks have members going to Barok, so right now there's like this big war where, I mean, maybe we could get past Barok. It's still a long shot. Because Barok has like 20, around 20. Oh, this map. Has around 20 Steiner system that they surround. It's just that they don't have... They're probably very preoccupied with Davian. I guess if they want to secure their third spot, they could always do that. Oh, is there no garrison? Guess not. But yeah, honestly, Davian hasn't been, at least haven't been on my radar until like recently, when Comstar fell. So I think their capital is Terra, and because Terra has so many adjacent systems, and so many of those systems are, like, all of those systems are controlled by Clan Barok. Mathematically, they can't take back their capital. So, definitely interesting. Take out this one.
One less turret.
Yeah, Davian and Barok has been a very interesting development.
On the move.
I don't mind. It keeps them busy. And if Davian is doing better, I mean, right now surprisingly they're very even in terms of numbers. Like in terms of how many active members they have, like companies each day. They're very evenly matched. I don't know if there is like an obvious winner. They're both yellow. Yeah, no, you can't tell. And I think for reset they're probably gonna change that. Make sure that it's easier to tell. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I'm like the only way I kinda keep track of their conflict is by what do you call it? It's by looking at the war stats and seeing if any of them have their number of systems changed. Yeah, I mean there's Jordan on top, there's Burrock, and there's Davia, and then you also have the Hansa, which is also a yellow. It's like yeah, we don't know who's who and what's what. Ah shoot, wrong missile. Rip.
Commander,
That was kind of stupid.
firing all weapons.
So there are actually 4
Commander.
yellow factions on the map there, and good luck trying to figure those out.
Time to unload.
I'm sure there's probably another yellow somewhere that you could throw in there. It's just pretty nuts. Like even if you look at like systems changing, you're like I don't know what's going on. Alright, so better get ready for enemy reinforcements.
Aye, aye.
It's glad to not be on those front lines. Oh, against Stavian? We fought Steiner. who have like more active members than both of them, so I'm just saying, like we fought one of the Titans. We took the brunt of their attacks.
Turret eliminated.
Like odds are we'll probably play diplomatic and, you know, aid one faction. Honestly, if we had a border with Davion, I wouldn't mind if we ally with Clan Burrock and attack them, because that's just more systems for us to grab. Because we have proven that we can hit hard. We can get the job done.
Confirmed.
And we should be feared. Captured the base with Bandit. But yeah, no, we went mostly toe to toe with Steiner. You might think that you know Wolf hasn't done very much.
Look, baby, I'm kinda
Yarnfolk
glad
pushed
you're
a
about
bit,
60
but
feet of bridge.
we took most of the brunt. We're almost bordering Burrock themselves right now. Almost. I thought we are. We should be. Should be bordered. Like the system that we went after Tucci? I thought it's bordered. Like if you look at Chukchi, bordering it, there's like at least 2 Clan Burrock systems. I know it's hard to tell because there's also Yarn folks.
Leaving you.
Let's send you here, I guess.
Roger that.
I definitely wouldn't.
Your spaniel.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't advise attacking Clan Burrock either. It's one of those where, you know, we're getting close to the reset.
Will be done.
A lot of us probably wouldn't mind a bit of a, you know, looking forward to the reset. I mean, we're almost there.
Copy that. Good to go.
Yeah, well, one of the jokes me and Procrastic make is that Diner was just babysitting a lot of systems, waiting for us to nab them. I mean, we still are.
Down into your hole.
I can't complain.
Way.
Get behind it. Honestly, I still don't know how, because like even if they have a lot of beginners, right? Even in that scenario,
a protective stance.
They should still more than easily deal with us. We like in one of our days at most we have like eight companies running.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound. Orders?
I just find it crazy that they kind of just folded like cards.
Firing on rear arc. Flamer is empty.
Because they have every reason to, like, even when we were pushing westwards, they could have easily just shut it down. They could have cut it up, reclaimed those. Maybe they underestimated the damage we could have done with that.
Down into your hole.
They didn't realize it was a floodgate.
Go more negative waves.
Who knows?
Probably.
Or maybe they grew complacent. They're like, ah, Val creates these wannabes. Nothing will come of their attack.
For an alpha strike.
And man, were they wrong.
That's going to hurt. I'm ready.
I mean, to be fair, I could definitely see myself making the same mistake. Thinking that, you know, Valkyrie are these wannabes. They're not going to be a threat. This shows that you don't underestimate any faction unless you want a death sentence. Piracy. Who lost planets to piracy ever? Well, apparently Steiner.
Hostile eliminated.
Apparently Steiner in this case.
Not much armor left in that position. Coordinates.
And for a long time, I didn't even hit that hard, so... Like, come on, guys. I mean, that sentence is a bit premature.
My flamer is empty.
Wait your command.
I mean... Okay, I know what you're saying, but...
Just running.
Steiner's a shadow of their former self. Even if they keep, they still have a head and Clint.
Heavy hits, Commander.
I
Ready for orders.
can definitely tell you that if that's what you tell me, right? That hey, you still had head and Clint. I'd be ashamed. I'm like Steiner was huge.
Ready.
And you're telling me that this is what's left? It's like, oof.
Got it, Commander.
Like it's just sad.
Got it, Commander.
I hate.
Go hit, Commander.
What do I know?
All weapons are go. Critical hit, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
I would definitely say they're more or less dead.
Go.
They're dead on the inside. How about that?
One less target.
They still have a head. They still have Clint, but they're like, yeah. Wow.
I hear ya.
Doesn't take much for Vito to just go poof. These guys doesn't take much. Well, to be fair, it's knocked down. Can you even... No, you can't.
Orders.
Well, we literally tried to bore... I mean, they're content with it. We should at least try.
For 1.6
I mean, to be fair, we...
We could become heroes for 3 days.
Like... Oh shoot, I think I finished... think I finished this too quickly. Oh wait, no. Wait, what? No, okay, just still good, I think.
Mission successful.
Unless I noted the time wrong. I mean, they will probably keep going. We will probably just keep chipping away at it until the reset. Like I said, there's 17 days, right? We either get it or we don't. But by the way, we could pat ourselves on the back because we did something that I'm certain that most of us never expected would have happened. Like 2 months ago, if you said this was gonna happen, we'll be like, you're crazy. I mean, last time I checked, they only have They only have 8 on Tharkad, so maybe Procrastic was right. They were there for the loot boxes, and then they're like, okay, we're done, because Tharkad was required for loot box. Yeah, Davian and Clan Burrock has been flipping planets for who knows how long. You would think that, you know, if this game was more realistic, a lot of those planets would be barren now, because after all the war, there wouldn't be a population left. Okay, I didn't get the cooldown message, so that's good. Then right, I don't have another mission, and I still have 28 days. This is at 41%. I could start chipping at that, or I could work on Viborg. Wait, one of these is a Mars. Yeah, let's go to the Terran. Mars, I'll have to change up my lance slightly. I'll probably spend tomorrow solidifying. There's a couple of abandoned systems that I would love to get, because that will help us in our rankings. Honestly, the ranking is more important than Tharkad for me personally. I mean, yeah, let them keep Tharkad. Let them tell their kids how they lost every single adjacent world, and Tharkad was all they have left. The Marians have people. 1 or 2. But attacking Marian will feel like we're bullies. we do have an image we want to uphold, right? We fight the big bad Steiner. We don't pick on the smaller faction. But Marian does have some people. They do have some systems, but they haven't been bothering us. The reason why I said the Rassel Hog, or however you pronounce that, is because they have been taking some systems from us now and then. So I feel like teaching them a lesson would make sense, right? It's like, you take 2 of our systems, we'll take 4 of yours. It's like, do you want to keep trying? Anger us enough and we'll just invade you altogether. I didn't mean to imply, but just that'd be inhuman. Yeah, no. There are definitely a lot of factions where there are no real active members, because the reset was announced quite a while ago, but you know, it has been delayed because the developers have encountered issues here and there. So what was believed to be like there'll be a reset in a month has, I think, stretched out to 3 months. I mean, it's finally confirmed. Oh, this map. We could go. I didn't realize there was that much territory back there. Yeah, no. Don't worry, I thought about it, but yeah, there are lots of systems that might have people doing maintenance work. That's about it. The only reason I wouldn't like this is because of reinforcements dropped right here. I also don't want to be dropped too far. Alright, let's take a bit of a risk. Those might get stuck. Sometimes I'm just too lazy to do the manual. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the times manual is better because you could better plan how you're gonna set units down, but oh, they also have there's a railgun. Have some vehicles. But yeah, don't worry, I'm not accusing you of anything. A lot of these things have crossed my mind. You can't help it. Especially when you're trying to climb the standings. Non-manual gives you like 2-ish hexes of 4 deployment. All hell laziness. I mean, the annoying thing about like automatic is that they tend to make your units get stuck. And some maps you don't want to get stuck. Like target acquisition. Oh, do they have a kobold? They do have an arrow there. It just feels to me like there's a lot more, how should I put it? There's a lot more headache. Alright, they're taking out buildings. Let's focus on this one first. Yeah, tandem rockets, not the most useful thing. But yeah, if units don't get stuck, I think automatic. I mean, there's also the fact that it's a Quasimodo. Okay, can we reach? No, I can't. Are you gonna get unlucky? No, Quasimodo is gonna be very lucky. I guess we'll just fire, honestly. It's not very likely, but hey. We might not even take out this arrow. Oh, I didn't realize you could actually get up here. I play this map so much, but I'm like, I'm still learning things. We haven't even exposed the structure of that. Damn. I mean, with railguns, I just have to get to the edge, get line of sight, and most of them will go poof. Oh, there is just a bit of an opening. Engine crits. My Showtron should be able to finish it off. Good. At least we took out half of them. Yeah, that's always annoying. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I don't know how they get sight, honestly. Okay, that is the turret. Oh, I need to hit it. Might keep it for enemy reinforcements that will most likely be dropping. I would love to get rid of that Quasimodo. I have like probably 2 chances. I don't need that second chance. I don't need it at all. Has it been that much time? I guess so. Yeah, I need to get rid of those, but I need to be ready for the reinforcements here first. Is that Cobalt? Oh, it's a fulcrum, I see. I focus on one, not the other. Yeah, turrets are definitely quite annoying to deal with. So we will get hit by another arrow, unfortunately, but what can you do? Ooh, so close. Wait, did I bandit get a turn yet? Maybe not. Not yet, at least. Anything else? Okay. Well, you don't have anything to hit. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. Unfortunately, there is no way to prevent arrow hitting your mechs. If you have AMS, you could shoot it down. I just don't have any setup. That's my own fault. It's gonna be really bad once the reinforcements drop in. Because if you shoot it down, it's gone, right? You get one of those advanced ones that targets an area. I mean, it's one arrow, so. There was a system, maybe. Wait, you're saying AMS doesn't work? I thought it did, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, depending on the base, sometimes I could just get rid of them like turn 1. Like all of them. But yeah, this is definitely one of the weaknesses, but I never find it so vital that I have to include it. Hey, that's just me. What is this AMS you speak of? Things that can shoot down missiles. I'm pretty sure they shoot down arrows. I mean, I could be wrong. I recall they could shoot down. I find it hard not to spend at least 2 tons on every mech for AMS, MK2, and ammo. I mean, I have what? I have 4 mechs here. I definitely get what you're saying. maybe I'm playing it wrong. Maybe I'm taking more damage, but yeah, right now I feel like I could usually take out enemies fast enough that it's not a big issue. Ultron. Yeah, nobody said that my gameplay is optimal. It's generally not. And that's a great thing about Roguetech. There are so many things that could work. Right? You could try so many different builds. Try things out and then see how it goes. I want to save you for enemy reinforcements. Doesn't mean I have to move a bunch of other units away. Or I haven't even captured it. You can go bully them. But I do think like different experiences probably make a difference. Get another Thunder A. And that fulcrum has been pretty annoying. I have a deity cutter, so gonna save you. And of course it really depends on mechs. Like not all of them. I guess you can always find enough. Yeah, now I'm just making excuses. I have no good reason for why I don't have AMS.
Heads up, Commander. Got hostile contacts inbound. I'm still reading enemy contacts, Commander. Need to secure the area before
You have them drop in a very shoot. Orient 22. Battlemaster.
Commander.
At least these three are grouped up. AC2 carrier is gonna be annoying, but it's fine though. Arrow impacts just made me wince. Oh, okay. I just eat them and like life goes on. Don't cast bomb mines. Not healthy. And since my units largely run cool. Oh, this one is definitely gonna attack my Orion. Ooh, I'm so glad I missed. I mean, I could steal fire. You piece of.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, that wasn't very pleasant.
Firing all weapons.
That's kind of the worst case scenario. At least taking out a arm or torso or a leg would weaken it. Give me time. AC2. Doesn't AC2 have like a massive accuracy penalty in close range? But knowing my luck, it's probably gonna do just fine. I just thought I covered the Annihilator's rear, but no. Structure exposed.
Received.
I kind of screwed that up, but let's target you because I don't want to accidentally hit my own units.
Commander.
Target you, Artemis.
Go.
Oh, they're so closely mingled. I can't really use the daisy cutter unless I really want things to go wrong for my side. But that kind of sucks.
Hey man, I'm about to put you onto something very good, and you are giving me your problems. This sector is so screwed up, nobody knows where the lines are, where our lines are. I got through with no problem at all now.
I go after you. You're 17 initiative. But Demolisher's faster. Ultron not so much. 17. I do have the Seth. What does this have? It has rockets. Okay, rockets could do some good work, so let's actually get rid of the Battlemaster.
There ain't no bridges. Still up.
You could probably use some armor.
Bye.
This Battlemaster probably didn't learn the important lesson of that. If it does want to hurt one of my units, it should hit hard enough so that I can't ever retaliate.
Got the angle.
I probably did more friendly damage there.
Out of short-range missiles. Whoa! On the armor, buddy.
How much damage did I do?
Hey Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
It's not too bad. It's like, screw this. We are just going for the fun factor.
Giving them everything I've got.
Your large laser destroyed.
That hit some.
I need to bring that Seth back. Get rid of the longbow at least. It was just maximum carry.
Orders.
That's probably way too close.
On my way. Connection on that one.
Oh shoot. Did I hit the ground? Probably. Front armor for the enemy, back armor for the damn friendly bombers. Oh, I don't care. They can't die, so it's like it's a trade. If I could trade an enemy assault for one of my vetoes that has like no more critical weapons, I'm like, I'll take it. I know I'm horrible like that. You know, such is the cost of war. But yeah, I feel like if they fix the bug where pilots do die, you get injuries in vehicles, I'm probably never going to use vehicles or vetoes. They just don't have enough survivability to make it worthwhile. Maybe if they make it so you could configure it, maybe. But yeah.
Good to go.
Just get rid of you.
That's a kill.
Standing by.
Focus on you. I mean, it has some armor.
Receiving.
Not enough. It shouldn't. I mean, it might have enough armor, but I would rather. Alright, I just completed the mission because you don't have to destroy their forces. If there was a large supply, I don't know, the one-time pilot higher cost is lower than some armor repairs. Oh no, I'm talking about vetoes. I can see vehicle being still fine. I mean,
Successful.
that's the thing, right? Yes, you could hire new pilots, but they're gonna be inexperienced. They're gonna have lousy accuracy. They're gonna be like lower initiative, lousy accuracy, and yeah, no, I don't see it really work because you're counting on them to form quite a function, but they just don't quite cut it. Like, unless someone prove it to me, they're like, hey, this is still fine. Because right now, I mean, I'm in the minority in terms of I actually had an all vehicle lens. What does this accuracy speak of? We are dropping AoE rockets. I mean, if you want the rockets to spread out a ton, yeah, it's totally fine. But things like Daisy Cutter, you could miss so badly that you don't hit anything, and at that point, it's like, what's the point, right? I mean, I like the current situation. I like the status quo, but you know, I could be. I hope they annoy yarn folk enough, too. Yeah. Hmm. Anyways, we'll see. Monday. It looks like we're just doing a final preparations. I mean, I was hoping to take more. I mean, like, these two are 1 mission away. That's 2 missions. That's 3, maybe 4. So that's 2, 4. Let's see, where's worst case scenario? 4, 2, 4, 8. 8, can't add apparently. 8, 10. And then why is there Steiner here? I mean, 10 diamond, that's weird. 8, 10. And then we'll need 12. 12, 14, 16, 18. 20, 22, 24. And that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 systems would be a pretty big grab. And then if we could beat Wolf, we could get 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we'll lead them Clinton. Actually, is there any more? There's probably no more abandoned systems for us to nab around here. At least I'd be very surprised. Yeah, abandoned. There shouldn't. I mean, there's still some here, but those are. Oh right, no, we still have like this one that's abandoned, and we also have that one that's abandoned. So we have like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, potentially 18 systems. And looking at our current system count, 18 will put us at 309, which is still less than Clanbrook. Let's see. Before I end the stream, I'm gonna clean out my mech bay. Lots of things that I don't need. I keep a few things just in case I need it, but yeah. It's also funny that Procrastic wants Salamander in the game. It's like, here, you have it. It's like, I don't want it. No, you have it. We don't give you an option. You're gonna take it whether you like it or not. Atlas, Griffin. But yeah, I definitely feel like the pilots can die or get injured in non-lunar or Mars. In vehicles, I'm probably never gonna use them. Like for a lot of players, they just use it to get experience for their pilots. So if they don't even have that, it's like, what do you have left? I definitely see it less as a bug and more as a feature, but hey, that's just me. And Camly, I only have. What's with this one mission? I'll probably have to go back here, flip that. Come back here, flip this. Go to bed tomorrow. Do these ones. I'm done. Yeah, we will have access once we grab that. So even, I mean, unless Clan Baroque loses systems, we are probably 4th in total numbers. But anyways, I am going to end the stream here. Thank you all for chatting. Appreciate it. Thank you anyone who's lurking. Hey, thanks for coming. You're the one who's taking your time. I was gonna play regardless, so the stream just kind of came natural. I hope you do get some rest. I probably didn't help with your sleep, but maybe you're tired now, so fall asleep. But yeah, thank you anyone else who tagged along. Appreciate any form of support, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.